I'm studying with Peter Marchenko, one of the most exciting talents on the tour. Tell us, Peter, you started the year ranked in the 900s. Now you are in the 200s. What have worked so well for you this year?
Well, yeah, I mean, this year has been like huge for me. It's been by far my best year ever in tennis, and it just like I started playing these senior tournaments. I wasn't expecting to finish the year this good, but it just went well for me. I had a few very good tournaments, so yeah.
Tell us, you started a year very good with 2 straight 25k titles in Turkey. Do you have any tips for players that are grinding on the Futures Tour?
Yeah, it's like very difficult to, I would say, make that step, from 15Ks to 25Ks, because in women's tennis it's like much different. So I was lucky to get a wild card and use it like right away. So there was 2 weeks in a row. So next week I got a special exam. And those 2 steps were really important for me, so I can get into challengers next. So that was a big step.
I think you won your first WTA match against Rebecca Peterson from Sweden. What do you remember from that match?
Well, I remember it was like, first of all, it was super hot and it was like a long match. I remember I was so exhausted after. But yeah, I started off first set 6-0. Like, I played really good, but I mean, she's a great player, so of course it's not going to be easy. She made it really hard for me. It was like a great battle. It was 7-5 third set. It was a really good match.
Tell us, what is Croatia doing so well? I mean, you have so many good players. I think you have 9 players in the top 300 amongst women. And you're not the biggest country as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's a small country, and we have this tradition of having really good tennis players, in men's and women's as well for so many years. I have no idea. I guess it's just Croatian mentality, maybe.
Yes, I was just gonna ask that. Is it the mentality? Because you get players like all the time from different generations.
Yeah, probably because we don't have the best conditions for sure, and maybe it's even because of that. You have to like grind your way through. So yeah, mentality and everything all together.
What player did you enjoy the most as a young kid? Who was your idol growing up in the tennis?
Well, I always loved to watch Federer. It was always like the best tennis to watch for me.
I'm going to ask you about Novak Djokovic. You guys are both sponsored by ASICS or here in Marbella. Was he a motivation for you as well?
Yeah, I mean, he's like I have huge respect for him. He's made something incredible. He's a really good player. I don't know. He's a big inspiration, to see, how someone can just be so consistent after everything, to keep winning, and it's amazing.
Tell us, how does your upcoming weeks look like before Australian Open?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go 2 more weeks pre-season. I'm gonna do it in Italy. Then I'm gonna come to home for 1 week. Spend Christmas. I mean, spend half Christmas because on Christmas I go to Australia. So and then I have the United Cup and Australian Open.
Last question: what's your goal for next year?
Well, I don't really like to put a specific goal, ranking-wise. I just think for next year as my year, to make the improvements in my game, to fix some things I need to fix. So I'm hoping I will be better next year.